This week, I wanted to tackle a cocktail that I still remember when I first moved to the US and I was bartending. I was asked for a Gibson cocktail. I had never heard of it before. I remember being pointed of where to dig through the back of a cupboard to be able to find a jar not too unsimilar to this, sitting in the back, that had probably been open 10 years previous and made 2 or 3 Gibsons in the span of its lifetime. I've never really delved into making them, finding ways to make them more delicious, but it's quarantine. And so I wanted to figure out what I could do to be able to take the simple pearl onion, pickle them myself, and see what way I could be able to upgrade the Gibson using tequila. And so come along with me on my journey. I'm gonna pickle some pearl onions. I've got an amazing recipe that I got from Chef Thomas Keller. And I'm really excited to be able to share it with you. So I'll see you soon. Oh, it's gross.
Those were gross, but we're not going to make them gross. We're going to make them delicious. We're going to start out with a pound of red pearl onions, and we're going to take the top and the bottom off of each and every one of these. This is the most tedious part of it. It took me quite a while to do it. And in hindsight, I've learned that you can boil them up for about 3 or 4 minutes. They'll still stay crunchy, but the skin will come right off. And so doing it again would definitely do that. But thank goodness for the magic of editing. We're going to show you how to do one, and then with the quick click, we are away. So for the next part, we're going to start out with half a cup of water, half a cup of red wine vinegar, half a cup of sugar, 1.5 tablespoons of mustard seeds, half a teaspoon of coriander seeds, and finally half a teaspoon of black peppercorns. You're going to need a medium-sized saucepan, and we're going to combine all of those ingredients, and we're going to just heat it up for about 2 or 3 minutes to combine the sugar. And so once the sugar is melted, you're good to go and you can take it off the stove. This is a recipe that Thomas Keller uses. He actually serves these alongside a chicken dish, but I figured that they would be delicious in a martini, and I'm hoping to prove myself right. So now that we've heated it up, we're gonna put all of our onions into a large mason jar, and we're going to fill with that liquid all the way to the top. Obviously, make sure that the jar has been fully sanitized, either with boiling water or a sanitizer solution, to make sure that nothing bad can happen. Once that's been filled all the way to the top, you don't want an air gap in this. You want to press down with your lid. Apparently, lids are hard sometimes. If it was overfilled, you might get a little that comes over the edge. Give that a quick clean up and you are good to go. Turn it upside down to make sure that all of those seeds are dispersed. You have a beautiful purple pearl onion snow globe to enjoy, and get a little carried away with until you remember there's a camera on you and you should probably put it in the fridge. So let's get into this cocktail. Gibson is super simple. We're doing a twist, obviously, and so for this I'm going to be using 1 ounce of Martini and Rossi extra dry vermouth. To that I'll be adding 2 ounces of Patron Estate. This is a beautiful tequila. All the agaves were grown on the property. It's made with the Tahona method, and it holds up really well in cocktails. 2 ounces of that straight in. And then I also wanted to add in a little bit of the brine. Still fresh. So I'm gonna do just a little bit less than a bar spoon of that and add it right in on top. Add some ice to your mixing glass. You're going to want to fill that all the way to the top. And then take a large bar spoon. Give it a stir to both chill and dilute. Once you see that's happening, the glass is starting to get cold, the volume has increased, you should be good to go. Quick taste just to make sure everything's great. And then I'm gonna grab my garnish. I was always taught as a bartender that a Gibson should always get 2 cocktail onions. I don't know where that tradition came from. I can't find anything really to back up the story. There's a whole bunch of different rumors, but I'm okay with it. I like the look, and so we're gonna strain and pour right over the top of those. Nice and simple, just an easy, delicious recipe that complemented those onions so well. Clean and crisp. A perfect before dinner drink for sure. Thank you all so much for watching this episode. I will see you back very soon.